Hi guys, how you guys doing? I'm doing great. You're watching Andy WTH. Of course, I'm Andy. This is Big Brother Canada Season 6 edition, and this is my first video since basically premiere on TV on this last Wednesday. And I'll tell you right now, the cast is great. I really think they've got a great bunch of cast. I think there's a lot of different personalities, and I can't wait to see how the game is going to go from here. Really, I can't wait. But let's just talk about, which amazes me, when people go in the house and they're overwhelmed by the house and they're not paying attention on what's in the house and what potential power that is there in front of their eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Those glasses they had there in a circle. Beautiful circle too, by the way. And not one of them went over there to see if any of those glasses are different, or are they all the same? All right, not one of them. So there was one that was different than all the others, and that's the one that had the power. And we know what the power was because Andrew got it. He went, he was drinking, and it was passed by one of the other houses. Here you go. That was very nice of her. So she gave him that power, and guess what? It was able to put 7 people in heaven and 7 people in hell, and they had to compete for the HOH, and whoever won the HOH out of the 7 gets out of hell, and goes into heaven, into the HOH room, and then the remainder, well, guess what? They're going to potentially get nominated for eviction. That was a huge mistake. And, of course, the other 7 in heaven, of course, we all know, are safe. That's a great freaking first start, as far as I'm concerned. But nobody paid attention. And that could cause somebody's game for not paying attention, which it did. Okay, the person that got voted out the first week. Yep. But we'll talk about that in a minute. This is absolutely crazy. But anyways, and another thing which nobody really is paying attention, which is absolutely amazes to me up to now. We all know there's 16 people in the Big Brother house. Practically every time. Right? We all know that. But now one of them picked up and say, wait a minute here. There's only 14 people here. What's going on? What's the twist? Why are we only 14? Nobody questioned it. Wow. I cannot believe that. If I would have been in there, yeah, I would have started thinking about that right away. How come there's only 14? Because I can only count 14. We're missing 2. Where are they? What's going on? I'd be expecting those 2 to show up sometimes. When? I don't know, but I know there's 16 people. There's got to be. So nobody talked about it. Of course, the 2 that got voted in by Canada was Veronica and Murray, or Moron. Moron, I think his name is? Yeah, Moron. Hopefully I say his name right. So those are the 2 that got voted in. They came in on eviction night. So they went from 13 back to 15 right away, but really they were playing with 16 people. And these 2 new house guests are basically safe for this week. We'll talk about them in a minute. So we got that part. Now, another thing which amazes me the most is the have-not room. All right? You were thinking, well, why is that, Andy? Why? Well, okay. In the have-not room, in the middle of the room, they got this altar that's in the middle there, right? And not one person that to my knowledge, up to now, has questioned, why is there an altar in the middle of that have-not room? Okay, remember, guys, this is like heaven and hell. And myself, personally, I think down the road, if not right now, there's probably a power hidden in that friggin' altar. All right, but nobody yet has been trying to figure this out or thinking about it. You're there 7 days a week, right, guys? You should be like really paying attention, not just relationship-wise, what's going on in the house, But what is in the house that seems odd? Okay, and we all know that in Big Brother history, there has been power hidden in the have-not room. Just remember that. So that is important. But nobody seemed to be catching on that. All right? So we got that part figured out. So I'm just saying, there's a power in there. The Big Brother Canada hasn't really revealed it yet, but there's something there. I just know it. The next thing, let's talk about the HOH last week. Okay, Johnny won the HOH, and this is what gets me. Okay, in Big Brother, either A, you're in a part of the group that potentially could become or get into a showmance, and there's another part of the group. Generally speaking, do not get in showmances. They're married, relationship-wise, and other things, right? So Johnny is in a relationship. He's not going to get into a showmance, okay? I want you guys to think about that. So why would he not target only people that potential could be in showmance? What does he do? He decided to put Rosie and Paris. Now, Paris, she's good because she potentially could be a showmance person that can get into showmances. Rosie, well, holy frick, she cannot win an HOH or a competition comp at all. I don't see her being strong in that suit. Relationship-wise, yes, but comp, no. Okay? I don't think she understands enough of the game to actually win anything. Now, she loves the game. She's a huge fan, but as far as game comprehension, I don't see her in that point of her game. Her point of game would be social. That's it. In social games, you can actually get rid of them just before when you're down to the final two. I'm just saying. But no, he puts her up and decides, I'm going to target her. Okay. You know very well she's going to go home because everybody else in the house, right, all the potential showmans are going to vote her out. Simple as that. Nothing's going to change. That's just how it's going to go. So basically, that was one wrong nomination for Johnny. And I think that's going to come back and bite him down the road. You watch. Now, we got that part figured out, and we all know that's a mistake. And guess who guessed now? It's the new HOH. And by the way, just to let you know, this is a spoiler part. Spoiler is Ryan. Now, Ryan's a very smart dude, and he is. But this is the only problem is that he's not smart enough to keep his mouth shut. He's sitting there saying, oh, he's telling everybody how good, how much knowledge, of the game he has. He starts talking about all the history of Big Brother and these big players. Like, okay, good, you're a huge fan and you're smart, but not that damn smart, because now you're sitting there putting a damn target right on your back, bigger than what it should be. You're telling everybody how friggin' damn smart you are, and how much you understand the game. You know what? Sometimes you should be quiet on stuff like that. And Ryan, for the love of God, he is sitting there. I watched one of the live feeds there, and he's sitting there talking about, oh, you don't have to worry about the next 4 or 5 weeks. We got a plan, blah, blah, blah. He started talking about how the first blind side worked. That's why they changed the rules of the game, blah, blah. You know, all this stuff. Okay, and they're like, oh, wow, he's really smart. Yeah, he knows the game. Well, I'll tell you, if I was in the friggin' HOH room and he's talking like that, I'd be like, well, I'm going to watch you like a hawk, all right? And that's what I would be doing. Now, because I know he is very dangerous because he knows the game way, way too much, all right? So, but yet, he knows it, but he doesn't because he's talking too much. So, that's something. But his targets were decent targets, somewhat. But again, he's shooting in the wrong place, my opinion. He is going after Andrew and Hamas, I think his name is. Anyways, he's going after both of those two. Again, if I was him, that was not the two I would go after. If I would go after big targets, myself, again, go after targets that potentially get into showmances. I'm just saying. That's what I would have done. If I would have been him, I would probably knock out the few girls. Alright? I'm just saying. Because girls are in there, they're going to have more chance of, or well, actually, I would probably put one girl, one guy in the showman side, be quite honest. The more I think about it now, that's what I would probably do. And figure out which ones are going to hook up with who and who. Because that way there you can get rid of one potential pair. Simple as that early. But he didn't. He's going after the wrong people at the wrong time. That's just my opinion on that. Okay? That's where it's at. Now, the two new people that enter into the house. Now, they have a week, okay, to insert themselves in the house and start building relationships real fast. They are a week behind, and next week, they are going to be in a weak state. They're going to be vulnerable to being put up on the block. And I'll tell you right now, they could be easy targets next week, those two, all right? They're late comers. They could sit there and say, you know, we are good. Put them. They're just going to put them up, and that's what could happen. So they really, really got to build that relationship big time starting this week. And I'll tell you, who should they be talking to? I'll tell you who they should be talking to. Everybody but the nominees, basically, this week. All right. You say, well, why not talk to? Oh, I mean, yes, you can talk to the nominees, but why? But why can't we talk of all the other ones? Because one of the nominees will be gone, right? As simple as that. And the other ones are going to be still in the game, right? Guaranteed they're going to be playing for the HOH next week. So that's where they got to concentrate on, in my opinion. Like, I mean, that's just how it should go from here on in if I was them. But we'll see how they set up their game this week for the rest of the way. Like I said, Veronica and Morin. Hope I say his name right. Jeez. But anyways, them two guys has to get their game ready for next week. They got to start building that relationship, like I said before, because they're going to be competing next week for the HOH. And if any of the HOHs decide that one, no, I don't want to put any blood on my hands. Who should I put up? Oh, I know. I'm going to put the two newbies, and that'd be an easy pick for them, and less blood in their hands. So we'll see how it goes from here. I think myself next week, after this HOH run, Ryan, you're in trouble. Okay? I'm telling you right now, next week, be ready. You're going to get nominated. Because of the way he's acting this week, he's acting all Mr. Smart and everything else, and that's going to bite him next week. So we're going to find out there this Thursday, see if he's going to get nominated. Or, well, Thursday or Friday, or whatever, when they do a nomination. We'll see. Anyways, you're watching Andy, WTH. I'm Andy. We'll talk to you guys later. If you want to subscribe, go right ahead. See you later. Bye now.